Stampers, Gainer again. I have done a gatefold card before. Pretty similar actually, but I've got quite a few new stamp sets. So I wanted to give, I'm going to try out my sweet cupcakes, and it comes with the thinlets as well. It's so sweet, as it's called, sweet cupcakes. So this is the card I just made. Oops. It's a gatefold card with a flap, and it says, "You're the icing on my cupcake, and you're one of the sweetest." How adorable is that? I've added Wink Stella to all the dark bits on the cake, and down the dark lines on the cake casing. And I added a couple of little candles in the centre with the Wink Stella on the flames. It comes this set with little dots. I think it's so you can put sprinkles on the ice cream, but I just decorate the top of my paper, and it still gives me space to write my sentiments. So let's get going. Your card base is crumb cake, and it's 7 3/4 by, oh there they are, I'm grabbing them in. 7 3/4 by 5.5, and on the long side you're going to score at 1 3/4 and 6. So I've already done that. So I'm going to finish my score lines. You're also going to need Whisper White, which is 4 by 5 3/4 for the inside of your card. And another piece at 3 by 3. And this is cut at the Watermelon Wonder. Is cut at 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. That's for our front layer. The DSP then is 1 3/8 by 5 and 5 1/4 by 5 by 1 3/8. Yeah, I'm going to need 2 of those, and the 2 designer series paper is cut at 1 3/8 by 5 1/8. So I'm going to layer everything up so we can get that done quickly out of the way. Douche. I hope everyone enjoyed the bag tutorial earlier. I had so much fun making it last night with my granddaughter, and then again today on my own. I think I made 4 or 5. One of them I tried to make big enough for a cup. I did all the measurements perfect, and then forgot about the handle. I know, Gainer and her boo-boobs. So I'm just going to layer this. Nice little border all the way around. Because we don't want to hide all that. Well, I've got a bit short there, but I don't want to hide my Watermelon Wonder. I'm going to show it off a little bit. And again, I'm going to pop them at opposite ends. Oh, it's that time of night. It's 10 to 10 again. Me and my late night card making. I don't know. I planned all day what I'm going to make, and then make some at the last minute. So this is our Whisper White. I'm just going to pop this in the centre of our card properly. Yay, we got that one right. And we're going to be stamping through here later. We're going to do that later on. So I'm going to attach these as well now. So that's the majority of our card done. The next is all the stamping, which is it's a three stage stamp setting. Oh my god, that's a mouthful. So we're going to be doing the actual cake casing in 3 stages, and the actual ice cream as well in 3 stages. Oops. And I just want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you beautiful people out there that subscribe to my channel. I really do appreciate it. It's amazing. Oh, I tell you what I'll do while I'm here. I shall get my water, Melon Mambo. It's Melon Mambo, not Watermelon Wonder. Melon Mambo, sorry. And so's the cardstock. It's late. I'm tired. I'm going to do my dots across the top while I've got them on my acrylic block. They're just so sweet. I just put 6 along. I'm not changing the position. I just think they're adorable. And again, across the bottom. I'm not changing the direction of the stamp. I'm just evenly spacing them so I can get 6 across the top and 6 across the bottom. And a lot of ink in the corner. Thankfully we're not placing that down. I can squeeze one more in. Perfect. Hey, so we can leave this now to one side to dry. I can fetch some scrapping because I need to stamp off anyway. And I'll wash that later. I'm now going to use this for my flame ready for my candle. I might not do the candles actually. That was just something I was potting around with. So, but I do need my scrap and I do need... I'm going to be doing the base of the cake first. Oh, I've got all this scrap paper. I hope I wasted it. I just fold it over and fold it over. Until you can no longer stamp. I'm going to fetch in my Whisper White piece. I'm going to line it up. I'm going to line it up, but I don't think it really matters. We've got to eyeball this. And we're going to start with, it comes in 1, 2 and 3 and they're labelled, but I'm going to do 3, 2 and 1 because it's, you started off at really like half a piece of cake base, but that's 1. So I'm going to start off with 3. And I'm going to be using crumb cake on the first 2, and I want this towards the bottom because I'm going to add a sentiment across the top as well. So that's layer 1. And if you do see my head, I do apologise. This now is stage number 2. And again, we're not stamping off at all. I am going to fetch this down a little touch. I definitely don't want to get my head in there. 2. Look at me, I'm covered in ink. Oh, seeing that you can see the shading because it's tone on tone. It's darkened it slightly. I need to be removing these now ready for my top pieces. And now I'm going to fetch in the Early Espresso. Oh, I love this colour. There's a fly on my desk then. He wants to get in on the action. Stamp this really well. And again, I love the photopolymer stamps. You really can't go wrong with these. Look how sweet that is. I'm going to stamp off. I'm going to need... This again is number 3. And we're going to be using that last. I wish I had all the blocks twice over, but I don't. I have all the blocks, but not twice over. That's number 2. We're using that second. And this is number 1. And I need to pop this ink away before I make a boo-boo and stamp in the wrong colour. Right, in comes our pink pirouette for the first 2 layers. Oh, you can tell I'm tired. It's a very cute colour. And this ice cream, if you follow the line, fits in these grooves. Lovely. You can see that. And again, the second layer will darken it and giving you that three-tone effect. It's absolutely stunning. Even that's cute on its own. I love this. I've had it over a week now, and this is the first time I've gone to play with it, and it's great. So our layer number 2 is again with the pink pirouette. I suppose you could use Blushing Bride as well, or depends. You could use all the Sahara sand, chocolate chip, and a crumb cake if you wanted chocolate ice cream, and use a little paper bottom in blue or orange. So again, just layering this up. My pad is quite thick, so I don't really need to fetch in my piercing mat. But look at the swirls. How adorable is that? I can pop this away now as well, because we don't need this anymore, because everything else then is going to be in Melon Mambo. So here's our third piece. In comes the Melon Mambo. And again, all over my fingers. Good job I'm wearing black pyjamas. The only thing is, this is quite a dark colour, and I'm going to stamp off at the side. It's a beautiful colour, but it's a bit too strong. I'm just going to pull this down because I don't want to get my head in. Fetch it back up so you can see. Oh my god, how adorable is that? Look, you could do it in that colour 3 times over. That is absolutely beautiful. I am loving this set. Right, I'm going to fetch my middle sentiment back onto my other block. I'm going to be using that shortly. And now, these are actually straight. With the photopolymer, you can bend them slightly, and well, you could bend them up, bend them down, bend them left, them right. It's entirely up to you, but I wanted, because this sentiment is longer than my paper, I wanted to bend it so it fit. So I have stamped, and I'm going to pop this. Right, because it's bent as well, it's more forgiving. How damn adorable is that? I'm loving it. See what I mean? This is how it comes, and it's straight. We can just manipulate these stamps. You could have had it going this way even. It's entirely up to you. The photopolymer stamps, brilliant. I'm going to pop them to one side to clean. I'm loving it. I'm going to fetch in my Wink of Stella. And like I'm saying, I'm just going over the dark bits of my cupcake paper. Just to highlight them and make them stand out, pop off the card a little bit more. But it's absolutely adorable. Clean my brush in case there's any brown. Now I'm going to go over all, this looks like syrup to me. It's like syrup you drizzle all over ice cream. And I'm going to add, do you know what we've got on this? Oh, let me have a look. No, we've got a candle, but we haven't got a cherry to go on top of our cupcake. And everyone loves a cherry on top. Ooh. I'm sure I'll have to look through all my other stamp sets next time I do a cupcake card. This would be ideal for a young girl, a young baby girl, lovely little candle. Die cut out, which is what I did with the other ones, and I got pretty lost then where I did do them, stamp them out and cut them out, and then I got lost, so I just shoved them inside the card. But I don't think I'm going to clean my brush, come back over these dark bits. Oh, And the more you go over, the more stunning it looks. Oh my god. Can you see that? That is absolutely adorable. Loving it. Right. I'm going to fetch my basin. I'm going to pop that to one side just for a second. And I'm going to be closing my flaps. And this is the bit that says, "You're the icing on my cupcake." And this is perfect just to poke through here. Leave that on for a couple of seconds. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. You're the icing on my cupcake. I can pop this away now. I no longer need this colour either. And I've decided not to go with candles. Like I say, I pop them inside, but unless you know someone who is turning 2 or 11, or I don't know. But oh, I just adore this. We could have even gone and done the frosting again and cut one out to make it stand up on the page, but I just adore this the way it is. So I'm going to attach that now. It's just turned 10 o'clock. Time for my medication. No, my morphine is a 12-hour release, so I take it 10 in the morning, 10 at night. So that's why you heard the alarm going off. Oh my god, I just love it. Love it. You could even use number of years and add a number and then a second or third or first or 21st, whatever over that, but make it stand out. Now I want this just so I can see this, and I have like a little gap for there as well. So I'm only going to put adhesive on this top half of my cupcake piece. I'm going to put plenty on because it is going to be open and closed a lot. You're going to get a lot of saying, "Look at my card, look at my card," and going to open and close, open and close. But I will put all the dimensions on my blog, and whoops, it's about 2.5 rows of those lovely little dots, and I'm coming over a bit, yes, and about the same there. Absolutely adorable. That looks a bit skewish to me. Yeah, it is. Oh, am I going to get it off? Come on now. Yes, it is just a touch in that direction. Saved by the Bell. Oh, that's so cute. That's the one I've made earlier with the candles, and that's the one without. But how adorable is that? Oh, I do love it. So visit my blog. All the dimensions will be on there. There's a shop now button, and you can find all your celebration items before we run out in exactly 5 days, 2 hours, because it's just turned 10 o'clock. So it's the 26th tomorrow, which gives 5 more days for the sale. But please don't miss out on all those goodies. They've fetched out another 8 items. They fetched out 3 before, and there was 12 before that, so there's 23 items to pick from. If the ones from the second release haven't all gone. Oh, right, lovely people. Thumbs up, share, and a subscribe. Like I say, visit my blog for the dimensions. I have brushed this one a little bit, but the results are amazing. You could change that paper up and put any colour frosting on that cake, any colour paper. They're endless. They're cupcakes. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye.